Alright, so what's up guys? So y'all already see the time. So today I wanted to talk about mainly one of the things that I really don't like about Genshin and basically the Hoyo games in general. We're going to get into that. And before I do start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and you don't forget to share the video. But also, I do want to state one important thing, which is that I don't hate any of these games. That's the first thing, because I know people gonna be like, oh my gosh, you hate them. I'm like, no. I love ZZC. I love Honkai Star Rail. I can care less for Genshin. But I used to love Genshin. I used to play that game every day. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get right into it. So this main thing that I don't like about, because it happens in all Hoyo games, it doesn't even happen in just Genshin. I may miss out on some things as well. So let me know down in the comment section below if you know some other things that this attributes to. But anyway, the main thing is, I'm gonna get right into it, which is basically the way that Hoyo runs their game, in the sense of the way that it is ran when it comes to features. Now, I feel like Hoyo listens at a specific point, because let's be real, right? If we gonna get right into it, the first game, Honkai Star Rail. What does Honkai Star Rail have that Genshin don't? You can freaking grind anything at any time you want, as long as you have the resin or whatever it's called in Honkai Star Rail. I don't even know what it's called, but as long as you have the stamina, you can grind it. Now, people been asking for this for about I say about a year or two, maybe 3 years. I'm not sure if people was asking for this 3 years, but like the first year, I know people didn't really care that, oh yeah, Genshin, you only could grind this and that on this specific day and that specific day type thing. But that was just, I'm pretty sure that's just how gacha games was, because I know in DK it's the same way when it comes to the modes. It's like, okay, so the modes are like Pilgrim mode to be Monday and Wednesday, and then at the end of the day, like on a Saturday, all of them are open, and on a Sunday, I think all of them are open as well, or it locks back. I don't remember exactly, but at the end of the day, like, they have the same exact system, right? Now, people was asking, I don't know if people asked for DK, but people asking for Genshin. They was asking Hoyoverse, can we have it where you do it all the time? Obviously they heard us, because they recently put in, like, about a couple of months ago, a survey asking if we even wanted this in the game. But this is the thing, right? The thing that I don't like is that they release a game called Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail starts off without having that restriction. You can grind any match that you wanted. The only thing is that the boss match are locked between 3 a day. Okay, whatever. That's just the norm for everything. Like, it happens in every game when it comes to Hoyo. It's 3 a day, and I mean 3 a week. My bad. 3 a week and you're done. Now, people ask for this. They're like, okay, we think about it. Basically, at the end of the day, that's what they kind of say, right? But then they never add it into the game. But then Honkai Star Rail releases day one, it has this, and yeah, people can be like I know some people will be like, well, but Genshin is older, it's on an older engine. I don't even know what engine is on, to be honest. But at the end of the day, this company makes billions of dollars. Okay, it made $1 billion the first time Genshin came out, so I'm pretty sure money ain't a problem for them to switch over, add a few lines of code, make this new thing, and then switch it, and boom. If they even making a survey on it now, that means they could have been done this a long time ago, right? Because I mean, all it is I'm not a game developer. I'm pretty sure all it is adding code to unlock all of them, have them be unlocked for the whole day. Because I'm pretty sure they all unlock on like Saturday or Sunday, so they have it in the game already. It's just that they still have the feature where it relocks all of them until, like, oh, the day is reached its timer and like stuff like that, right? But I just don't like that. They know people wanted this, and instead of just putting this in the game for the people that they know they want it, instead they decided to put it in the newer game, and then the older game they leave it out, because I guess it's like, oh, if you want this feature, go to play our other game, and then if you want these features in Genshin, you come back to this game. I think that's how they trying to treat it. I'm not 100% positive. And this isn't a hate video, by the way, guys, because I know some people, oh my god, why are you hating Genshin, bro? I'm just saying the things that I don't like that happens in Hoyo games in general. It seems like the way that they work is they take like the feedback that they get, they put it into the next game, and then they release that game, and then the last game that the feedback was for, they just say, forget it, we're not even gonna touch it. All right, so the second example is the freaking way that the weapon system works in every game. The way it works is, let's say it's in Genshin, right? The way it works in Genshin is, if you want to craft a weapon, you either gotta get first of all, you gotta get this material by putting like other gear into that thing, and most of the time you just want to put like gear that's already upgraded into that thing that you're not using, that you don't want anymore. to even get the piece, so that way you can use that to craft that in the first place, to craft like the certain stats that you want. Now the good thing is that it does give you main stats and sub stats, but the thing is, the more you ask for, the more it's gonna like ask for the material, right? But the thing is, this material is kind of hard to come by, because unless they changed it recently, you still get one per patch, which is about like 40 days, or I think 2 to 3 per patch if you end up spending $5 a month on the battle pass, right? And instead of making it completely free to play, they made it pay to win, because they know people in Genshin just gonna spend money regardless. But anyway, other than that, I just think that it's a dumb move in the first place, mainly because it's like when you release ZZZ, you didn't have this restriction when it comes to that. Like if we go to ZZ and we go to how to craft gear, I may have a video on it, like I may have a video in the background and be crafting gear. The way it works, right, is you go in the game. Let's say you wanted to craft 6-star gear. I'm not sure exactly what the actual thing, I think it's like gold gear or whatever. We're just gonna go with like blue, purple, and gold. You wanted to craft gold gear. Okay, all you gotta do, if you have a lot of blue gear, which like by the time you get to the point of crafting gear, you'll definitely have a decent amount, or you just have like some just because, right? You just dismantle that blue gear, and then it gives you material for the blue gear because you dismantled it, and then you use that material to get purple gear. Or if you really wanted to, you can have that material, you can craft that material, put that towards crafting the other material, which is the material to craft the gold gear, because like I think it go from like blue, I think it actually is purple or red, and then the last material is gold because it's for the gold gear, obviously, right? So the way it works, so that's the way it works, right? You can either craft it up from the other materials that you already have from dismantling the gear, or if you just have a buttload of it, you just chilling, right? Because they do give it out sometimes. But the thing is, you just go to the shop, craft it, and then you're done. And you'll get, like, say you have enough for 10, you'll get 10. I think it's like 60 for 10 of them, if I can remember. I don't exactly remember. But like you just go there, craft it, and then boom, and then you get 10 random ones, and you pick which ones is good, which ones is garbage. You dismantle those for the materials, and then you can go again if you have enough. But the thing is, they let you pick your stat too. They just don't let you pick substats. They let you pick your main stat, which is that one thing. Like it's just one thing where like it's a red little disc, and you mainly even get this from completing a certain amount of the end game. You complete the end game for a certain amount, and then you can buy that out the end game shop for once, I think it is once a patch, and or like once every 2 weeks or something like that. But then the thing about that is that they also get this out during events as well. So during random events, they also give it out. You end up getting it through actually just doing the end game, if you're doing the end game, and then you get enough points to buy it out the shop, and then you're done. And that red material is used to pick your main stat in the games for the gear, and literally that's it. It's not that, oh, you gotta wait, like you gotta do this extra stuff to get this one thing, or you gotta only craft like 10 a week or something like that, right? It's literally easy. Just go in, craft as many as you want. If you have enough red ones, you can pick as many main subsets as you want and craft those as well, and then you'll be done for the day. But when it comes to Genshin, people have been asking for something like that for at least like about a year or two, maybe 3, and they just never responded. They act like they can't hear. I don't know why MiHoYo does this, but these are my 2 examples of that system where they take the feedback from old games and then they just put them in the new games and then call it a day, instead of actually taking the feedback from that game that they got it from in the first place and adding it in there properly. Like they could have just at least added the same exact thing that they added in ZZZ, but instead of doing that, they decided, no, we're going to add this feature where it's basically you either pay us to get more, or you just going to have to do it once a month. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just think that if anything, I mean, if you're going to add stuff that you know people want in other games into your newer games, then you might as well add it into the old games as well. And you can't be like, oh yeah, I mean, they can't do that, it'd be too expensive, right? Because some people do say that. Some people think that, first of all, I don't know what type of money they think MiHoYo got. MiHoYo got billions of dollars. They make billions. Like they got enough money. They make millions a month, so they got enough money to be able to just, okay, we're gonna add this in the game if we really wanted to. We could do this if we really wanted to, because they have enough money to do it. Now they probably don't see no point in doing it because not enough people really care for it, right? But at the end of the day, I just think that that's how it should be. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to share the video. This is what the heck? My bad. I'm playing the first ascendant. That's some wild stuff. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.